Good night. I'm Val Martin and I'm making this video in Kingscourt in County Cavan, and you're nobody nowadays if you haven't a presence on YouTube, so I might as well start. And I'm opening my channel and I'm giving it the name Real True Educational, Not Fake News. So just to get a look at it there, Real True Educational, Not Fake News. So education doesn't always need expertise. If you're looking for directions, you don't ask for the qualification of the person you may meet on the road. And not fake news. Fake news can be lies broadcast by mediums, or it can be the failure to tell you about the news, or putting a spin on the news, and this is what they're all doing, both in Ireland and the UK and worldwide. So at events like this, there's always a lady present who can't be seen, and her name is Hidden Agenda, and she's present everywhere, and she's present here. And my purpose in these is to maybe impart or give some of the knowledge I have to others, but also to encourage people that we don't have to take the destruction of our country that's now happening. I'll explain what it is. We have cultural Marxism running riot. We have communism of a type. They want big government. There's then have brought up this idea of global warming, climate change, yet they won't discuss it or allow it to be discussed. It was never put to the people in any vote, anywhere the people voted for candidates that did not support it. Candidates in Australia have recently been ousted in favour of those that didn't support climate change, and President Trump is another example. Now, whether it's right or wrong, one thing we know for sure: the cures they have for it don't work, and they're a real money-making racket. One is electric cars. They're a laugh to think that anyone would fall for that. And then we have the wind turbines, another laugh, another expensive racket that does not work. All that's involved is this money, and I explained that on previous channels, and I'll be going into that in due course. Our community here in Kingscourt is destroyed with these. We have 5 of them being built here beside me, and on this side we have another load of them being built down here in Tahart, and the north-south interconnectors running behind me, because of this obsession of our elected politicians with making electricity. Why are they always all they know? And the reason they're doing it is you can't put electricity into a bag. They can't see it, and so they're not intelligent enough to figure out that it doesn't work that way. Now, the other curse we have at the minute is unlimited, uncontrolled migration. Now, I'm not against people coming here, and the best of luck and welcoming to those who came here legally and go with our laws. But we have a situation now where the German Chancellor Angela Merkel can call our Taoiseach Leo Varadkar and order him to take in hundreds of migrants from places we never heard of, irrespective of whether they suit us here, whether they're compatible with our culture or not. And this is going to continue until they have overwhelmed us, made us strangers in our own country, and overwhelmed our services and our housing in a country where people are sleeping rough on the street and mothers are sleeping in cars. You have this going on. So I want to oppose that, and I want to join with other campaigners to stop this cultural Marxism, and I'll be dealing with a lot of that in due course. But it's not all giving out. There's a lot of good things as well, and we'll have a lot of good information that will help. It doesn't always have to be crisis management. And if you're watching a video of mine and it's about something technical, if you're not interested, for God's sake, will you please turn it off? I don't want you watching stuff you're bored with. Only look at things that you have an interest in. A video I posted last week has 466 views, so not a week up yet. This was on haymaking, when there was a little bit of my policies on it as well. Now, the most important politician in the United Kingdom at the moment is Nigel Farage, and he's not elected to Parliament at all. And while I don't expect you to either judge Brexit or favour it or reject it, that's not the issue. The point is, Mr Farage has proven that you can wield political power without being in Parliament. and we may never get into Parliament, so many of our supporters may never actually become TDs. I'm not really interested in that, but we can exert power by knowing what our politicians are up to and making their policies and what they tell us subjected to examination and making a laugh of it. When they realise we know what they're at, they won't try it, and that way we might bring about change. So it isn't necessary to win elections to have an impact, and so with that in mind, we'll adjourn for now, and I just want to declare the real, true, educational, not fake news YouTube channel open. And this is the first video. In future we'll have a number on the videos, so you'll be able to know the sequence in which they're in. And I'll just finish off with a little bit of rather unusual Irish dancing of a type, just for a little bit of fun and a bit of and a bit of a novelty. So with that in mind, thank you, and come back for number 2. Okay.